The Aga Khan IV was the eldest son of Prince Ali Khan, 1911 to 1960, and his first wife, Princess Tajuddollah Aga Khan, formerly Joan Yardbullah, 1908 to 1997, the eldest daughter of the British peer John Yardbullah, 3rd Baron Churston. Born in Geneva, Switzerland, on the 13th of December, 1936, Prince Karim was declared healthy despite being born prematurely. His brother, Amin Aga Khan, was born less than a year later. In 1949, his parents divorced in part due to Prince Ali Khan's extramarital affairs, and shortly after, Prince Ali Khan married American actress Rita Hayworth, with whom he had a daughter, Princess Yasmin Aga Khan, the half-sister of Aga Khan IV. The Aga Khan IV also had a half-brother, Patrick Benjamin Guinness, 1931 to 1965, from his mother's first marriage, as Joan Yardbullah was previously married to Llewellyn Guinness of the banking Guinnesses. Prince Karim spent his childhood in Nairobi, Kenya, where his early education was by private tutoring. Prince Karim later attended the Institut La Rosie in Switzerland, the most expensive boarding school in the world, for 9 years, where he ended up with, in his words, fair grades. Prince Karim was admitted to MIT and wanted to study science, but his grandfather, Aga Khan III, vetoed the decision, and Prince Karim attended Harvard University, where he was elected a member of the Delphic Club and majored in Islamic history. When his grandfather died, the young prince was thrust into the position of the Aga Khan. A university student who was known to be humble by peers became the new Nizari Imam. He said about it, "Overnight, my whole life changed completely. I woke up with serious responsibilities toward millions of other human beings. I knew I would have to abandon my hopes of studying for a doctorate in history." He graduated from Harvard University in 1959, 2 years after becoming Imam, with a Bachelor of Arts degree in history, with cum laude honors, and his varsity H for the Harvard Crimson men's soccer team. The young Aga Khan was a competitive downhill skier, representing Great Britain at the FIS Alpine World Ski Championships 1962 and then Iran in the 1964 Winter Olympics. In 2006, the Aga Khan became the majority shareholder of French horse auction house Arcana. On the 27th of October, 2009, it was announced that See the Stars, regarded by many as one of the greatest racehorses of all time, would stand stud at the Aga Khan's Giltown Stud in Ireland. His unbeaten homebred filly, Zakava, won the 2008 Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. His homebred colt, Harzand, won the 2016 Epsom Derby and the 2016 Irish Derby. The Aga Khan was the lead owner of Shiagar, the Irish racehorse that was kidnapped from Ballymoney Stud Farm in County Kildare, Ireland, by masked men in 1983 and held for ransom. The Aga Khan and the other co-owners refused to pay a ransom, and the horse was not recovered. The Aga Khan, the police, and the public suspected the Provisional Irish Republican Army of the abduction, though the IRA denied all involvement. In 1999, former IRA member Sean O'Callaghan published an autobiography in which he implicates the IRA as being responsible for the abduction. Shiagar had become a national symbol in Ireland, and the IRA had underestimated the public outpouring of support for the horse and the backlash for the IRA even among Irish Republicans who had historically supported the IRA, leading the IRA to deny involvement. In 1964, Sports Illustrated wrote that despite the Aga Khan's reputation as a gallivanting jet-setter who wants his horses, cars, and women to be fast, he avoided most parties, never appeared in gossip columns, and had been associated with only one woman for the previous 5 years, an exquisite, publicity-avoiding blonde named Anushka von Mex. In 1969, the Aga Khan married former British model Sarah Frances Croker-Poole, who assumed the name Begum Salima Aga Khan upon marrying him. Sarah Frances was a divorcee, having previously been married to Lord James Charles Crichton Stuart, son of John Crichton Stuart, 5th Marquess of Bute. The wedding ceremonies were held on the 22nd of October, 1969, civil, and the 28th of October, 1969, religious, at Karim Aga Khan's home in Paris. By 1984, the Aga Khan and Begum Salima had taken to living separate lives. The Aga Khan and Begum Salima had one daughter and 2 sons together, Zura Aga Khan, born the 18th of September, 1970, Rahim Aga Khan, born the 12th of October, 1971, and Hussein Aga Khan, born the 10th of April, 1974. In 1994, the couple's divorce was made public. On the 30th of May, 1998, The Aga Khan married for the second time at his walled compound in Château Aiguillemont in Gouvier, France. The bride was Gabrielle Renata Thyssen, who assumed the name Begum Inara Aga Khan at her wedding. Born to Roman Catholic German entrepreneur parents in 1963, Gabrielle was 27 years younger than the Aga Khan. She was also a divorcee, having previously been married to Prince Karl Emich of Leiningen, by whom she had a daughter, Teresa. On the 7th of March, 2000, 2 years after the wedding, a son, Ali Muhammad Aga Khan, was born. On the 8th of October, 2004, after 6 years of marriage, the couple announced they would be getting divorced. In September 2011, 7 years later, a divorce settlement was reached between them in the French courts, and the divorce settlement amount was agreed upon in March 2014. The Aga Khan was an ardent yachtsman. He co-founded the yacht club Costa Smeralda in Porto Cervo, Sardinia, in 1967. He also owned a 164-foot yacht, a Lamb Shah, named after a prized racehorse of his, with a price tag of £100 million. The Aga Khan owned 2 Bombardier jets. In 2005, it was reported that he owned a Bombardier Global Express and another transcontinental jet. In 2009, Forbes reported that the Aga Khan's net worth was $1 billion. In 2013, Vanity Fair estimated his fortune to be well over $1 billion. Forbes described the Aga Khan as one of the world's 15 richest royals, and Vanity Fair said that an estimate of his net worth made shortly before January 2013 was $13.3 billion. He was unique among the richest royals in that he does not preside over a geographic territory. He owned hundreds of racehorses, valuable stud farms, an exclusive yacht club on Sardinia, Belle Island in the Bahamas, 2 Bombardier jets, a £100 million high-speed yacht Lamb Shah, and several estates around the world, with his primary residence at Aiguillemont Estate in the town of Gouvier, France, north of Paris. The Aga Khan's philanthropic non-profit institutions spend about $600 million per year, mainly in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. A statement from his central philanthropic organization said he died peacefully in Lisbon on Tuesday. Leaders and staff of the Aga Khan Development Network offer our condolences to the family of His Highness and to the Ismaili community worldwide, read the statement from the network. It said a designated successor will be announced in coming days. The death is significant for 15 million Ismailis across 35 countries, who haven't grieved the loss of a spiritual leader in more than a generation. Beyond his decades-long rule, the Aga Khan was a jet-setting, entrepreneurial millionaire, or billionaire, who poured millions into helping people in some of the most impoverished parts of the world.